Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Brooklyn Nets as they play against the Golden State Warriors. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, Kevin and guys, the NBA is a shoe culture, and none is more popular than the Kobe 4. Originally released in 2009, last season almost a quarter of all NBA players worn them. That's not just a tribute to the Mamba, but a testament to a design that has stood the test of time. P.J. Tucker called them the best hoop shoe ever. Strong praise. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Now Golden State's starting five. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Chris is out there with Green, and it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward. And for Brooklyn, Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Now Irving. Outside Durant, from deep. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. KD's got the first basket of the game for the Nets.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. And not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
And now here's Chris. Shot clock at 6. On its way from Curry for 2. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
You almost can't worry about the roller the way you worry about Steph.
Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Cans it from downtown.
And in Thompson's career, he hits well over 40% of his threes. That's remarkable consistency from range.
Warriors with the rebound.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Hits it from three-point range. Curry's got 5.
Using so many devices to get his shot. I mean, that time Curry on the catch and shoot.
Irving's shot is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Curry passes to Thompson. Irving against Curry. Lets it go. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
And the pass to LeVert. KD against Green. Curry with the steal. Thompson for the triple. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Thompson's got his second basket.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Here's Irving. Goes back up. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
You need to put a body on Durant. He's great at carving out position on the glass.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. That's good from Durant. Now the passion in New York as a pro sports city, Greg, is unquestioned. Talk about the pros and cons, though, of being a player in New York.
You know, the opportunity personally and professionally is immense, no doubt about it, but so is the media scrutiny. It can be very intense, and the fanaticism does make it hard to live a normal existence, and I think the guys who embrace being in a city like New York are the ones that typically are able to perform at the highest level.
So you can either thrive because of it or wilt because of it. Just kind of what your personal preference is.
You called it, partner, and I have seen it happen both ways.
Oh, I bet. Here's Pascal. Jared Allen making his last shot. In transition, here come the Nets. Irving's got the ball, and then Allen slams it in.
Are you kidding me with that pass? Okay, Kyrie, that one made my day.
Pass to Looney. Allen with the rebound. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Brooklyn. They trail by 1. Nets passing it around. Allen, that's good.
You really got to hit Allen if you want to stop him. Just so long and strong from there.
Warriors have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. Curry with a wide open look. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control.
Dinwiddie finds LeVert. Now Irving. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Curry. Irving can't get it to go.
Oh, you expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Curry on the wing. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Pass to Irving. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Nets lead by 1. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. So, Greg, as you know, we asked Steph Curry, a great self-motivator in his own right. Who holds you to the high?
Oh, my wife, for sure. No, never ever want to disappoint her. She shoots it to me straight. That's the biggest thing, whether I play well or not. I don't get too big of a head, or I don't feel too down on myself either.
Sounds like he's got a good team, both at home and right here in front of us.
Steph has already put up a Hall of Fame career, but you can tell he doesn't feel anywhere near being done.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter, we've got Eric Pascal, and it's Curry in at the 1 spot. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Since the Nets acquired Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, the franchise has gone from being an up-and-comer to a potential powerhouse in the East. That's necessitated.
Brooklyn trailing. Johnson finds Prince. Crawford outside. Passes it to Johnson. Prince controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And that one is good. Smailagic has got his first points of the game.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
Johnson, the pass to Jordan. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Curry looking it over. Over Johnson. Jordan with the rebound. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. A shot by Johnson, no good. Golden State's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Smailagic misses. Stripped away and stolen by Jordan. Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Oh, you're right, and I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game changers.
And the Warriors decide to take it greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's three guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from three, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those three guys can all hit pull-ups and step-backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the three guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
Right on the bucket. Chris has got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
Yeah, can't afford to leave someone open around Curry. He's great at keeping his head on a swivel.
Here's Jordan. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening. And given his style, it feels like Curry could play as long as he wants.
Why not? The thing you never lose is your jump shot. Plus, Steph, he can beat you with instinct, awareness, rather than relying on his explosive athleticism. And if his team keeps their offensive style of play, he can play for forever.
And that's what Jordan does best, an extremely lethal dunker.
Wiggins passes to Chris. Back to Wiggins. Prince against Green. Down low. Wiggins. And the layup's good off the glass.
You can't overcommit when Green has the ball. He'll make you pay by finding the open teammate.
Johnson finds Jordan. Prince, right side. Good on the shot.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Warriors trail by 4. Now here's Curry. 14 points for him. Right side, Green. They shoot again. And that's 2 points on the layup.
And how about the timing on the backboards there from Chris? Has the size and quickness to be a problem.
Harris dishes to Prince. There's 18 seconds left in the first half. And that misses badly. Air ball. Thompson, left side.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Nets.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what was your plan for tonight?
I was trying to get assists in the beginning, and just having a good time out here. Got it going a little bit. Enjoying myself.
Okay, Kyrie, we'll see you in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. Their biggest deficit was 6 points in the opening period. And by just a fraction, they got the better of the action in the second quarter. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nets' first half?
Well, we can't look past the work that their reserves have done tonight. There was a big difference.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
Were discussed during the half. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then it's Kyrie Irving, Then there's Karis LeVert, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. That's the group for Jacques Vaughn getting going. Oh, he delivers that with force.
I cannot believe that. Phenomenal athleticism from Durant. Man, he's just a tenacious dunker who spikes it in.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. Thompson outside. The pass to Chris. And Chris throws it down hard.
I like seeing that kind of sharp passing. Thompson making sure they get the best shot possible.
Irving looking over the floor. Kicks it to Dinwiddie. Shoots the 3. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 5 assists in the game.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He could be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
Thompson passes to Wiggins. Here's Chris. And the 3 off target.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
How's that for a start? Good on all 3 attempts so far in the second half.
Timeout called the Warriors. Greg, so many people know your story, born in UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, playing in front of so many people has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
Pass to Wiggins. Pass to Poole. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. From past the arc. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority. And Jared Allen, the big man out of Texas, a big part of his impact is how well he moves as a center. Very long and covers a ton of ground on both ends.
Shot's good by Durant.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Thompson. And too long on the shot. And with Allen, the amount of floor he can cover with a few steps is staggering.
And Kevin, it lets him take away chances and opportunities on D. On the other end, one step to the hoop and he's completely relocated as a target. One of the best moving bigs in our league.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks. A trend.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Here's Toscano. Dinwiddie covering. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
1:33 left here in the third quarter. Here's Looney, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Assertive play by Looney secures the rebound. He goes back on the attack to finish the job.
Outside Irving. Dinwiddie finds Durant, and he comes up with the deuce. KD's got 13.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Here's the double team with Allen. Here's Poole. Off target from three-point range. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Here's Dinwiddie, and it's blocked. And he recovers it. Nets passing it around. Second chance shot. And Pascal pulls it down.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything he can.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Marquise Chris, he's checked in for Golden State. Stephen Curry comes in for Wiggins. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 26 seconds left in the third quarter. Johnson against Curry. Johnson kicks to Crawford. Jordan at the elbow. 6 on the shot clock. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Chris has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And we'll be right back after this. 3 quarters. Brooklyn leading by 13, setting the floor for the Warriors. Chris is out there with Green. Then it's Eric Pascal. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Toscano in at the small forward position. Jordan inside, covered by Chris. Pascal against Prince. Pascal, the pass to Chris. Yep, that one goes in there.
And this is where Chris does a considerable amount of damage. Feels comfortable taking those interior shots.
Passes to Crawford. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Jesus surprises anyone with that miss. When he's left alone like that, you can usually count it.
It's Curry outside. A rebound by the Nets. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Johnson. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah, horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
And the Warriors making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Curry passes to Pascal. To the paint, here's Thompson, and he banks in the layup.
A stronger guy than some think. I mean, it's not enough just to bump Clay. You have to do more.
Brooklyn leading by 12. Johnson surveying the floor. To the middle. Crawford against Thompson. Free throw line jump shot. Prince laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Thompson passes to Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
Johnson with the bounce pass. Prince finds Harris. Fires the 3. The Warriors pull it in. Chris has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Harris against Curry. With the shot. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Johnson, the pass to Prince. Crawford outside. His 3-pointers off the mark. Warriors trailed by 11. Here's Curry. Sweet little floater. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
Just another tool in the toolbox for Curry. The quick flip over the top.
To the inside. It's stolen by Green. And it's the Warriors on the break. Thompson for the triple. Here's Chris. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Straight up effort gets him those points. That's what it's all about on the offensive glass.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They lead by 7. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said, this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
Oh, man, the versatility Durant offers, driving, spotting up, using his post game. I mean, he does it well.
Here's Chris. Oh, look at him play!
Get out the play!
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And that one, good.
I admire the confidence of Irving, always on the attack, superb at penetrating towards the rim.
In the corner, it's Wiggins. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Offensive rebound. Allen kicks to Irving. Back to KD. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And Dinwiddie with the basket on the assist by Durant.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
You know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
And here's Golden State. 11-point game. Wiggins from outside. Again, Wiggins missing. Irving against Curry. Outside Irving. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. DeAndre, what do you think this team's identity is this season?
We just have so many guys that can score. It's going to be somebody's night every night, like I keep saying. But we're also, our half-court offense is getting a lot better.
The ball is moving around, DeAndre. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan, thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.